Good morning. What a beautiful day. So today I'm going to talk about highlighting and making sure you get your highlight game right. I was going to come on earlier, but unfortunately my lovely dog decided to roll in poo. So I've had to go and give him a proper bath to get rid of the smell. So I'm a bit later than planned, but there we go. That's Cocker Spaniels for you. Love him, but he's a nightmare. So anyway, highlighting. So we go into the shops and there is so much choice in makeup. It's really difficult to know what makeup to buy, what it does. The array there can be quite overwhelming, and often we look at it and go, do you know what, there's just too much choice, I'm not going to do this. So I just thought I'd give a little bit of an overview on colours as well as where to put your highlighter. So I've got my trusty palette. You know I love my Tropic palettes. So they're so easy to interchange, and you don't have to put just eyeshadows. You can put your highlighter, your contour, your blusher, eyeshadows, everything in here, create your ideal palette. What I've done today though is I've picked 3 highlighters that we at Tropic offer. So this is our Afterglow. This is our, oh, now I'm trying to remember the name of it, Spring Lily, and this is Golden Hour. So you can see there's a vast difference in those colours. And you might be tempted to go for this, that's got to be a highlighter, it's really light, so that would be the highlighter. But actually, I'm going to show you how you could be going wrong with the colour that you pick. Okay, so I'm going to do it on the back of my hand. I am obviously going to put some highlighter on my face to show you where to put it. But what I wanted to show to you is how you can get the colour wrong, basically. So this is the lightest colour. This is the Moonlight, okay? You can see I've put it on the back of my hand and I'm on my finger, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And you can see that that is a really big contrast to my colour. I'm then going to put on the middle colour, which I think Spring Lily. I need to check these. I should check these before I come on video. It's ridiculous. And you can see that this is quite white. This is quite pink. I don't know whether that's really coming up that well, but that's much whiter. That's got a slight pink tinge to it. And then we come on to Golden Hour, which is this one here. So this looks quite a lot darker. But when I put it on the back of my hand, let's just get enough on it. You can see the difference. So if you were looking at those colours, you might be very tempted to go this one or this one. But actually, the one that's going to suit best is this one, because that is only a few shades lighter than my natural colour. So this is how to highlight naturally. So we're not talking extreme highlighting, we're not talking what you see in the YouTube videos. What we're talking about is everyday wearable highlighting for you and me. Normal people, not YouTubers and Instagrammers, okay? So this is everyday normal highlighting. So this for me is the Golden Hour. This is the colour that I want to go for, because it's not too, these are going to leave me with this massive white flash that's going to look really obvious. And at the end of the day, makeup should enhance your features. It shouldn't be the first thing that you see on your face. You want it to meld in the background, but just highlight your best features, highlight everything to the best ability, okay? So this is going to do that without being like, hit you in the face, wow, she's wearing highlighter. So that's what we want to achieve. So of those 3 that I showed you, this is actually the highlighting colour that I'm using. It's called Golden Hour, and this suits my skin tone perfectly. So when you're looking for a highlighter, don't necessarily go for the lightest. It does depend on your skin colour, and make sure that you only go two or 3 shades lighter, max. Otherwise, you are really going to struggle. So I'm going to show you where to put your highlighter. So this is a Tropic brush. I love my Tropic brushes. I'm going to use this end for my highlight, and this end I use for my contouring. And tomorrow we're going to cover contouring. I know you can't wait. So as I say, that's my contouring. This with a little slightly pointy end is my highlighting. So multi-purpose brush, love it. So I'm going to take some of my Golden Hour, and the first place that you put your highlighter is going to be here, okay? So you've got your cheekbone here. On your actual cheekbone is going to go your blusher, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But just above, so it's kind of going to go from your temple down on the top, very top of your cheekbone is going to go the highlighter, and you're only going to put it to about here. So think of the iris of your eye. You're not going to want it to go past that. Okay, so really about there's about the place. So I have got a little bit of on my brush, and I'm just going to brush it very lightly down from my temples there on the top of my cheekbones. Okay, so it's going to be subtle. That's what we want. This is the name of the game today. We do not want glaring, horrible highlighter. Now that is going to hit the lights beautifully. It's not too obvious. Can you see that I'm blending it into my temples? I don't want any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go down and just blend it down, because in a minute I'm going to go in with my blusher, and that's going to kind of come here. So I'm putting my highlighter here. Okay. And then when my blusher goes on, it will blend it even better. Okay. So I'm going to do the same this side. I'm not sure how well the camera's actually picking this up, which is a bit of a shame, because it does look really pretty, and when the sun or the light hits it, you will see it, but it will be just a lovely highlighting effect. Okay, so the other place that you can, but basically your highlighter is to look at where the sun might hit your face. Okay, so the other place you could put it is just here, because the sun might just hit your face there. Obviously make it blend well. The other place is here, so not the end of your nose. We don't want shiny noses, but just here. That looks quite pretty as well. So you could just put a little bit here. And when I talk about contouring, this will come more into its own. So you could put it here. And another lovely place to put your highlighter, particularly when you're going out for an evening, is actually on your Cupid's bow. So you can just, I mean, I'm going to use the brush, which is probably a bit big. I probably should use a smaller one, but so I hope you can see that. I can see it in the mirror, but it just really highlights that Cupid's bow. And I think in the evening, that's really pretty to do. So there you go. Highlighting is not difficult, but getting the right shade is important, because otherwise you're going to have a nightmare blending, and you're going to it's just not going to look right. So as I say, go in with a colour that's only 2-3 shades lighter than your skin tone, and use a brush similar to this. So it's got slightly pointy end, still fluffy-ish, and then you literally going from the temple down about as far as here. So I hope that's helped. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you get your highlighting on point. So if you've got any questions, if you want any more advice, do drop me a message, get in touch. I love to help. And tomorrow is going to be contouring. So have a lovely day, enjoy the sunshine, and I'll see you soon. Bye.